What's up guys, welcome to day 22 of May LeetCode challenge. This is 2020, the year. So today's question is sort characters by frequency. The problem statement is given a string sorted in decreasing order based on the frequency of characters. So for example, we're given tree, TREE, we need to output eert. Alright, so E appears twice, that's the explanation. R and T both appear once, so E must appear before R and T, therefore eetr is also a valid answer. Then we've got cccaaa, cccaaa is to be the output. Both C and A appear 3 times, aacc is also a valid answer. Alright. Okay, so basically the intuition behind this question would be we check the character, we count the number of times it appears in the string, and once we've counted that, we can simply just sort it, and I think then once we go through the sorted list, all we would then require to do is output the character, the string that we have to output. We simply just go through the frequencies that we've calculated and keep on appending that to the string and output the final string that's got everything in the sorted order. So let's quickly just look at how we would go about doing this. In code, let's create a class and call it char frequencies. It will hold the character and it will hold the frequency or the count that we've seen this character so far. Then we would need a constructor. Alright, so that's how we're going to hold the characters. That'll be the character and that'll be its count, which we will hold in a list of character frequencies once we've gone through the given string. Let's see how we're going to go through the string. Let's convert the string to characters. Now let's create a map or a hash for all the characters that we have. So ASCII characters, since it's a string, we're not given if we're going to be given I mean there's no constraints here, so we're going to consider all the special characters also, which is ASCII has a character length of 256, so we're going to create a hash table, a hash of those 256 characters. Initially this would be 0 for all the elements. Now we're going to go through all the characters inside of our char array, and all we would require to do is hash of c. So what this does is, each time we encounter a given character, say A, it'll increment its associated value in the table that we've just created. Now, as I was talking before, we will create a list of the frequencies of the characters. Okay, let's call it frequencies. Right, now what we do is we simply iterate through all the elements of the table we previously created called hash, and we will only store the values which have a value greater than 0, because if the value is greater than 0 only then will they exist in our string. Hence we can easily discard all the values which are 0. So hash dot length so our loop is going to start at 0th index and go up to the length minus 1 index in the hash, or we could simply just change this to 256 because we know the length of hash is 256. Next up, we, as I said, hash I. If this value is greater than 0, we will add it to our frequencies list. And how do we add it? Through char frequency constructor. We will store the character value of I, and we will store its frequency in count, which is contained in hash. So this will construct a list of frequencies. Now all that we would need to do is sort this list of frequencies. So let's come outside of this for loop, and for a comparator we're going to give it a comma b. So it's going to be comparing value a with value b. And how does it compare? It compares by checking if b dot count minus a dot count. So if the count of b is greater, it'll sort this is the comparator and this is how it's going to sort. Value of b is greater than a, so it'll swap those values and basically give us the final sorted list of frequencies. Now all we need to just do is create our string from this. So let's use string builder. We iterate through the list of frequencies. So I will be less than frequencies dot size Now here we have to get the value that we have currently. So char frequency or current frequency, whatever you want to call it, and next we get the value from frequencies, the ith value from frequencies, which are in the sorted order. So now in order to build the string, what we would have to do is basically we would have to iterate number of times the frequency has got its count. So for example, a is 2 times. This loop will make sure that it goes through as many times, and we add the given character that many times to the string builder. So let's check this. It's going to be j and frequency dot count, and similarly what we need to now do is simply sb dot append and our frequency, this value and the character that it's stored in it, and finally we will return sb dot to string. So this will contain our final string, and let's run the code to see if it gives us the expected answer, and it does. So let's submit it and see how we performed. It's accepted. Awesome. We passed 35 of 35 test cases. Runtime is 7 ms, and great. We're in the approximately the 92nd percentile. Cool. Thank you guys for watching the video. If the video helped you, press the thumbs up button. Do subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. I'm trying to post at least one video a day, so please do subscribe. Thanks for watching.